Hi, I'm Clerc-Nassar, Women Empowerment Coach, Diversity and Inclusion Consultant, and founder of Shine with Purpose, a program that is designed to help you live the life that you really want, so that you feel more fulfilled and have a greater positive impact on what really matters to you. A question for you: would you like to live a more purposeful life? Perhaps you sometimes feel that you're settling for less than you aspire to, or living on autopilot. Or maybe you would just like to get to the next level of fulfillment or achievement. Life can be so much more fulfilling when you approach it with a sense of purpose and pursue objectives that have deep meaning for you. Yet, many of us struggle to get to this. I totally understand how this feels. After many successful years in corporate life, I started to feel my excitement and drive diminish. I was gradually losing the fuel that was propelling me forward, yet had no time or energy to delve into this. Neither did I frankly feel that I had a choice. After all, I had lots to be grateful for, not the least of which was financial security. So I kept going, but the spark was gone. And then I got myself a coach, which was the start of a wonderful journey of deep introspection that led me to a much greater level of self-understanding and a deep feeling of empowerment. All of a sudden, a whole new range of possibilities emerged, ultimately leading me to leave my corporate career to set myself up on my new career path. I admittedly still have a lot to work through, but what I can tell you is that it feels absolutely amazing to focus my time and energy on an area I'm deeply passionate about, an area that honors my values and purpose and plays out to my strength. You have the power to live the life you really want to, and this video is designed to help you with that. In this video, you're going to learn the blueprint to live the life that you really want, so that you're more fulfilled and have an even more positive impact on what truly matters to you, whether it's your kids, spouse, career, community, or anything else that is of high relevance to you. So let's dive straight in. The blueprint is made up of 5 steps, which I will start by outlining, and then we'll go back to each step to explain what is required to fulfill it. The first step is to set an inspirational direction for yourself. This can be a vision or objectives that are aligned with who you truly are as an individual, with what makes you tick and that truly inspires you. Once this direction is set, the following 3 steps are about enabling you to pursue it successfully. Starting with building the mindset that will help you develop belief in your ability to successfully pursue your inspirational direction. This is step 2. Self-belief is one of the critical drivers of success, yet many of us struggle with this, as our minds are programmed with a negativity bias, which ultimately slows us down or hinders our progress. To counter this, it's critical to manage and build your mindset so that you can pursue your inspirational direction with determination and confidence. The third step is to build the skills required. While your inspirational direction will likely build on your strength, it is important to examine all the skills that are required and that you focus to leverage and develop and start to build those that are missing. The first step is to actively use relationships to help you pursue your inspirational direction successfully. We live in an interconnected world where there is very little that can be achieved individually. It's critically important to think strategically about how to use our existing relationships and connections and build new ones. Now that we have covered inspirational direction as well as the enablement system in terms of mindset, skills, and relationships to help you get there, we're ready to move to the 5th step, which is the implementation. We spend a whole lot of time pursuing objectives and much less time savoring the achievement of objectives. What is critical is to enjoy the path in pursuit of your objectives, and this is what this 5th step is all about. Now that we've outlined the 5 steps, let's go back to how you implement each of them. So how to go about setting an inspirational direction for yourself. This is all grounded in deep self-understanding. The focus here is on 3 critical elements. The first element is to crystallize your values. Values are principles and beliefs that are very important to you and through which you assess yourself or situations or even people around you. Some examples of values are accomplishment, accountability, love, faith, or fun. Understanding and honoring your values is an important key to happiness. Not honoring them, on the other hand, is a source of frustration and dissatisfaction. Next time you find yourself feeling frustrated or angry, ask yourself if one of your values is being transgressed and what you can do to change this. The second element is to identify your strengths. Strengths are the bright side of your personality. They enable you to perform tasks seamlessly and effortlessly and obtain great results. So much so that you may not even realize that you have them. Some examples of strength are collaboration, leadership, empathy, being athletic. Harnessing your strength enables you to progress better in life, and since strengths are often correlated with your passion, it also means that you will likely enjoy yourself more in the process. Next time you take on a challenge, ask yourself which of your strengths can help you and consciously seek to develop and use them to maximize your progress. And the third element is to define your purpose. Purpose is the desired result or impact that you would like your existence to have. A personal example of purpose is to inspire people to find their internal light. Others are build the next generation of confident and happy individuals, or to support and enable my loved ones to grow and thrive. Understanding and honoring your purpose is an important enabler to steer your life in the direction you want and the key ingredient of living a fulfilled and worthy life. So next time you pursue an important endeavor, ask yourself if and how it helps you create an impact that is consistent with your purpose. Where this consistency exists, you will find this conscious awareness to be a great source of inspiration. And if it doesn't, you might want to reassess whether you pursue or how much effort you put into it. Setting an inspirational direction is based on understanding where in your life you are honoring your values and purpose and harnessing your strength and where you are not, and defining changes you would like to make to honor yourself better. For example, as I did this exercise for myself a few years back, I decided that I needed to better honor my serenity and harmony values, be more focused in my professional life on growing people, and in my personal life on being more present and better supporting the people I loved. On the strength front, I wanted to better leverage my empathy. I integrated all of this into giving myself a new professional direction as an independent consultant and coach, focused on empowering women to thrive. So to the best of your knowledge, what are your values? What is your life purpose? What are your strengths? And what are changes you would like to make in your life to give yourself an inspirational direction to best honor who you are as a person? Now let's move to key steps to build the mindset that will help you to pursue your inspirational direction with determination and confidence. Here again, the focus is on 3 critical elements. The first element is success visualization. This is about taking your inspirational direction and turning it into a very clear picture of what success would look like, and using this exercise to also define the key milestones to help you get to this success. Once you have this in place, the next step is to regularly bring back this picture of success to your mind as you pursue the key milestones. Visualization helps prime your mind for success, as brain studies now reveal that thoughts produce the same mental instructions as actions. So next time you're pursuing an objective that is important to you, make sure to prime your mind for success by clearly and regularly visualizing what success looks like. The second element is to manage your inner critic. We all have voices in our heads that are judging us and giving us disempowering messages. Their objective is to avoid us taking any risks and keep us safely in the status quo. They tend to provoke anxiety, which can lead to avoidance, paralysis, and stop or slow down or hinder our progress towards the things that we want in life. It is important to learn to manage our inner critic. So next time you hear these voices in your head, pause. Ask yourself if there are important messages for you to take away and act on, and discard the rest, or reframe into more empowering messages. The third element is to dare to take risks that accelerate your growth and your ability to pursue your inspirational direction. Historically, risk-taking was an inherent part of human life day to day, and our minds were wired with a negativity bias to deal and manage these risks. Today, our minds have retained this negativity bias, even though the historic risks no longer exist in the same way. Taking risks comes with multiple upsides, such as learning new things, stretching and growing, opening up to new possibilities, overcoming fear of failure, succeeding and achieving more so that you can unleash your potential and go after your dreams. The key downside of taking risks, on the other hand, is the possibility of failure, which we tend to dramatize when we view it as an end. And this downside often holds us back from going after all the possible upsides. So next time you decide to pursue an objective that is important to you, ask yourself what are the risks that you could take to help you progress, and make sure to list all of the upsides to help you decide on whether to proceed. Now let's move to the key steps to build the skills that will help you pursue your inspirational direction. Here again, the focus is on 3 critical elements. The first element is to build the new skills that are required to pursue your inspirational direction. This is important because your skills determine your ability to execute your plans with success. To that end, you need to define the skills required, identify your skill gaps, and build and implement a plan to develop those skills. And don't let yourself be stopped by doubt as to your ability to build your skills. Neuroscience has demonstrated how plastic the brain is, such that we can build any new skill with the right motivation, determination, and practice. So next time you pursue an important objective, take time to assess the skills required to get there and build a plan to address any skill gaps. The second general skill that is important to enhance and hone in is communication. Effective communication is a key skill for success. It is the driver for getting what we want and need, and it enables leadership and innovation. As you look to communicate, it's important to keep in mind and focus on not only the actual words, but also how they are delivered, whether it's the body language or the paralanguage, that is the tone, pace, and volume of speech, as these 2 elements, body language and paralanguage, together drive comprehension of your message at a much higher level than the actual words. The other important driver of effective communication is to have a good understanding of your communication style and that of your audience whenever possible, and adapt your communication to the needs of your audience to maximize comprehension. So next time you have an important piece of communication to make, think of your paralanguage and nonverbal communication and seek to adapt where needed your communication style to that of your audience. The third general skill is to ask for what you want. Many people dislike the idea of asking for what they want, and women even more so than men. As nurturers, women spend significant energy to understand and anticipate what others want from them and would like to get the same in return. Yet chances are people will not read into them, such that they may not get the support they want, which may slow down or hinder progress. So next time you're pursuing an important objective, make sure to step back and decide what you may require from others and plan how you will ask. We're now ready to move to the 3 key steps to leverage relationships to help you pursue your objectives. Here, we'll start very close to home, with the people that are closest to us, our family. Your objectives in general and inspirational direction in particular will have an impact on them. By engaging them and striving to make them part of this journey with you, you make them understand what you're after, why it is important, implications on them, and put them in a better position to support you when the need arises and to make concessions if warranted. Ultimately, you make them partners in your decisions and more able to deal with their impact. So next time you have an important objective in your life, make sure to reflect on impact on your family and engage them from early on. The second level of relationships is networks. Networking is the act of making contact and exchanging information with people or groups who might be useful to you to develop mutually beneficial relationships. It drives visibility, learning, and can enable you to uncover new opportunities, such as finding a job or doing business together. Networking also helps you build a sense of community and realize that you're not alone in your challenges. Yet, despite all of its upsides, many people do very little networking, thus depriving themselves of an important source of development and advancements. Barriers range from not realizing it's important, to not liking it, to not having time for it, to not knowing how to go about it. Key here is to reframe networking in your minds into a critical enabler for your professional and personal development so that you overcome mental barriers and can start to plan for it and practice. So next time you have an important objective, make sure to step back and think how networking can help you and commit to one small step to move forward. The third level of relationships is mentors and sponsors. And while I'm talking about both of them together here, it's important to keep in mind that mentors and sponsors are different. Mentors is a two-way relationship between the mentor and the mentee that is aimed at helping the mentee develop and grow. Sponsorship goes further. The relationship is not just two-way, but the sponsor interacts with other relevant parties in the organization on your behalf and will advocate for you at the decision-making table. Another difference is that a mentor is someone you can choose, provided he or she agrees to mentor you, while a sponsor will choose you because they see your potential. So make sure to take time after the session to reflect on where you stand on having a mentor and a sponsor and any changes you want to make to fully reap the benefits of these relationships. Now that we've covered your inspirational direction and have talked about how to equip you with the mindset, skills, and relationships to help you progress, we're ready to move to implementation so that you can enjoy the path in pursuit of your inspirational direction. Here again, we have 3 key steps. The first step is resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity. Resilient people don't let themselves be stopped or dwell too much on failures. They acknowledge the situation, learn from their mistakes, and then move forward. When you know your capacity for resilience, it gives you the confidence to deal with whatever life throws at you. Barriers to resilience include perfectionism and the perception of challenges and failures as an end to what one is pursuing. The good news is that resilience skills can be learned, and it starts with combating perfectionism and accepting instead that challenges and setbacks are an inherent part of life that provide you with the opportunity to learn, grow, and rebound to get to new heights. So next time you face a setback and feel discouraged or ready to quit, remember to pause, accept the difficulty, reflect on your learnings and how they can help you bounce back. The second step is to manage your energy so that you can sustain physical and mental activity. Yet many people suffer from energy drain. This can hinder performance, productivity, limit creativity, hamper influence on others, and just take the joy out of everyday life. And at a very high level, over extended periods of time, energy drain can lead to serious physical and mental problems. Managing your energy starts with understanding what gives and drains your energy. According to Tony Schwartz, President and CEO of the Energy Project, there are 4 categories of energy sources. Physical source, this is about regenerating and stimulating your body, things like good sleep, healthy diet, regular meals, exercising. These are things we're all aware of, but often fail to act on. Mental energy source, this is about regenerating and stimulating your mind. Things like meditation, reading, regular breaks at work, focus, multitasking avoidance. Emotional energy source, this is about managing your emotions. When people are able to take more control of their emotions, they can improve the quality of their energy regardless of the external pressures they're facing. Spiritual energy source, this is the energy that comes when your everyday work and activities are consistent with what you value most and with what gives you a sense of meaning. So take time post this video to reflect on your key energy drivers and drainers across the 4 types of energy sources and commit to one small change that can help you better manage your energy. The third step is to celebrate success. All too often we tend to celebrate the small and big achievements of our loved ones, but abstain to do that for ourselves. either because we discard our achievements as not being important enough or because we automatically move on to the next thing to do. Celebrating our small and big successes helps build your confidence and success mindset, enhances your motivation, drives your visibility, and can help inspire others. Conversely, not celebrating successes has negative consequences on your own self-image, your ability to continue to achieve, and how others see you. So there you have it, the 5 steps to help you shine with purpose. Set an inspirational direction for yourself, build your mindset and your skills, leverage your relationships, and implement with joy. If you've come that far in this video, I sense that it's important to you to enhance your life satisfaction. To help with that, I've built a sheet with highlights from this video. Please review and pick at least one small step to help you on this path. Enjoy the journey. I hope you found this video helpful and inspiring. I would love to hear back in the comments section below what you found most helpful and the one small step that you've identified for yourself, and of course, any questions you may have. I will be very happy to address. And one more thing, if you got value from this video, please like it and share it with your friends, colleagues, clients, anyone really whom you feel can benefit from it. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I look forward to the next communication where I will be guiding you to determine where you personally stand on each element of the 5 steps that we've just talked as a stepping stone to help you get to the next level of application to your life on your path to shine with purpose.